G'day guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. I hope you guys are all well. So, we are going to get straight into it, boys and girls. So, we are going to open up some tubes. Yes, that's right. Had to pause there for a little bit of a dramatic effect, but we are going to open up a few tubes. Why? Because I do need to facilitate that in one of my quest lines. So we go over to the entire period for the Season of Tales. I need to open up any tube around about 75, but I figured, you know what, I've got quite a bit at the minute, so I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and open up everything that I've got because I can. And knowing my luck, there's going to be something around the corner that always happens to me when I do this, that there's going to be something tube related or something that's going to incentivize me that I should have held on to all of my tubes, but I'm doing it for you guys. And of course, who knows, I might actually get some pretty nifty things in the background as a result for today. So let's hope that is what it is, and hopefully none of what I mentioned earlier before happens down the line. But let's go and do it. And we're also going to do a quick board quest because I need to finish off one of my daily tasks. I've fallen a day behind, as it always is. I've always gotten myself up to date, but there's always been times where I've either A, been busy, or B, that I've been waiting on certain things to happen. And basically for me, some of the daily quests didn't suit what I wanted to do. I tried to do one of them. It was over in the Glacier Lake, and I'll tell you what, trying to get take down an animal for Nick Bumpo with bow and arrows and melee doesn't work as well as I wanted to in the Boreal Wilds. But I digress. We're going to do another one today. It's going to involve muskets, and we're going to be heading over to the bayou anyway, so I wanted to sort of be clear with that. So let's go ahead and open up my inventory, and this is what I've got to play with today. So like I said, we'll get stuck into it, but what you guys are looking at, we've got about, what, 80 common tubes, we've got a bit over 60 odd uncommon, and then we've got actually, you know, just about an even split of Boreal tubes and over 10 in the rare tube category. So let's go ahead and start pumping these and opening these up and seeing what we get out of these. So these are pretty bog standard, as we already know. We don't get too much joy out of these, only because that we've maxed out these something shocking, because as you can see with this one, for example, we have blueprint level 62, which is ridiculous, but we're not getting any additional buffs out of it because it's only +1. So there you go, level 49 for the bayonet, and the ranger boots 27, but still we got quite a bit there. There you go, deputy's hat 47. So we're really cranking out the amount of blueprint levels that we've got here. So you know what I would love to see, actually, just thinking about it, can we have a cap with these where once you hit the cap, let's say blueprint level 50, right? Cap it, meaning that we can't see these blueprints ever again, and it affords us the ability and hopefully likelihood to try and get others increased, or even have the potential to roll a new one through, you know, obviously the RNG that the game has. So that would be nice. That would be absolutely awesome, but I don't see that happening. But I'd also like to see some further expansion to that of the well, there you go, you got a Wanderer's Jacket. But again, I've already maxed this out, the amount of times that I've opened this, so we're already on to blueprint level 10. But I'd love to see an option where we can have other statuses for clothing and things like that. And I say this only because I have noticed this in some other clothing garments, for example, and some have sort of made their way through to the epic weaponry and things like that. But I'd like to see it trickle down a little bit more into the uncommon and rare ones as well. So it would be nice to see that happen, but again, who knows when, if that would ever be looked at, or if, you know, there might be even some sort of rework. You know, that'd be cool, that'd be neat to see, you know, because we, you know, for the longest time there hasn't been any sort of changes to tubes in its current form. Yes, there've been additions to tubes, but there hasn't necessarily been any sort of, you know, wild changes, or, you know, changes that would actually make any sort of quality of life difference, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just wanted to sort of, you know, highlight that as a potential opportunity for the developers. So, you know, if you guys are, you know, have your thoughts around this subject, drop them in the comments. I want to hear what you guys think. You know, what could the developers do to make the tube opening experience a little bit better than what it is now? I think there's room for improvement. I feel like there could be some changes in there. For me, what I'm looking for today is I'm hoping, you know what I'd love to get? I'd love to get the new backpacks that have the secret compartment here. That's what I would really love to get. And I think my only roll of the dice to get these would be the uncommon burial tube or the rare tubes that I've got here. So I'm hoping one of those two are going to give me what I'm after. So that's what I'm hoping for. But as we're going through, we're nearly gone through the second stack of, well, we have gone through the second stack now of the commons. So I'd like to sort of get through these a little bit quicker and just see what we've got there. We're getting a couple of tier 6 wanderer stuff, which is always a good thing, but as you can see, and as you probably would have noticed so far, I've already maxed those out and I'm already into double digits with the blueprint levels. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, so look, it is good, but also I'd like to see something else come through as an alternative option. And I am getting a stack of XP with this as well as we're doing it. And I guess that's probably the only other consolation here, that we are getting a little bit of an XP buff for this. And that obviously contributes to our level. So I think I'm about level 113, if I'm not mistaken. What am I? Yeah, 113. Pays if I looked at the right hand corner of my screen there, but yeah, that's basically where we're at. So I think a lot of things are going to change for me if I'm not mistaken. And I've already maxed out the power bow. We're up to level 6 on that. Well, there you go. Interesting. You know what? I'd actually love to see a bow go over 1,000. That'd be sweet, because that'd obviously help with regards to, you know, doing the Nick Bumpo events for the daily quests as well. Because a lot of them, especially for me, going into T6 territory, the one that I had to go and chase was nearly 30,000 in HP. So I relied on melee to try and get that down, and hoping that I could get a one-shot attack with the ring that I've got here, so which is this one here, to kill an animal with a 5% chance in doing so. So, ooh, got a bit of a buff with the, what do you call it? With the, I forgot what it was called. It was, I don't know what it was called. I can't even remember now. But I'm sure we will circle back to it. And, ooh, hello. Frontier boots increase. Thank you very much. That is going to be helpful. Is it the whaler knife? I think it's called the whaler knife. That's what I'm sort of trying to explain to you guys. But the getting a T6 uncommon was actually a good pull from these common tubes. So happy with that. But yes, but like I said, wasn't able to do it, and I just kept on getting flooded with other enemies, and then eventually the animal saw me, and I wasn't able to, actually I had to refer to a gun to try and kill the surrounding animals. This is what happened. So basically doing all the right things, killing the marked animal with melee or bows, but then started getting flooded with other NPCs and other animals, and eventually switched to guns to try and get rid of them. But unfortunately I hit the target incorrectly, and that's what basically failed the quest for me, so I couldn't actually finish it, which was a bit of a bummer. So that was annoying. That was most definitely annoying. Yes, of course I get it, it's challenging to do it this way excuse me, because you are subjected to trying to get rid of a certain well, in this case an animal, but the challenge is to do it with certain weaponry in gear, and to try and navigate that through a T6 area wasn't the best of things. Ooh, nice. Increase with the auto pistol. So durability 3 on that. So I suspect that should go over 1500. And that'll probably replace my Schofield, if I'm being honest with this, because that's close to, yeah, that's Schofield territory. That is Schofield territory. So if I pull another, which I'm probably destined to do, I'll be keen to see if that pistol becomes the next best pistol for me to use, because tell you what, Schofield is my bread and butter. Schofield always does the job for me. SW2 1040, look at that, nearly 40 on the blueprint level. That is insane, absolutely insane. And as you can see, we're getting all these other ones coming through, which is always a good thing. Frontier jacket, I've actually maxed that out, so I'm hoping to get the rest of that outfit maxed out as well. And we've got an increase with the Remington whips. Nice. Okay, cool. Very nice indeed. Colt Patterson. Oh, wow. Really? That's the first time that I've... Well, now really the second time that I've pulled that. Wow. Okay. Hey, that's cool. You know why? I'll tell you why that's cool. That's a tier 3. That's an iron-centric recipe. So if I can get a couple more goes at that and increase that to a max level, then I could use that in, you know, potential areas like, you know, like the iron mine. If I'm going for iron like crazy, or, you know, being up in the north, trying to get maple and all that sort of jazz, that could be the weapon of choice without using all of my, you know, my maxed level weapons and, you know, T5s and T6s and things like that. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. That could be something of interest. I don't know. Let's keep on keeping on and see if we can pull a nice little surprise down the line. So far, not so good, but we've exhausted this stack here, and SW2 got some love again. And of course my gunfighters outfits are getting a bit of an exercise here. I'm getting a little bit of buffs here and there. And the winter outfit makes an appearance. Frontier jacket, which is not too bad, but I'd like to be either the pants or the hat. And my Schofield got... There you go. My Schofield has been increased to, what, blueprint level 7, so we are maxed on that. So that's actually not too bad, but still I'd like to see the auto pistol get some love as well. Sharp's rifle is maxed as well. What else we got here? Cavalry saber, gunfighter's hat. Oh yes, that's a new one, and that's out of a common tube as well. Look at that, nearly 2k. Armor pen 111, attack speed 100. That could be my new rifle. I do have the Humpback. Well, that's actually a shotgun. But the Krag Jorgensen. It sounds very German. That has to be a German name, right? Let me know in the comments. But look at that. Attack slows by 25% for half a second. That's actually pretty good. Mate, I'd love to get you to tier 5. I reckon that could go at least as high as 2500. The Lee infield. Now, I don't know what type of gun is it. Is this a rifle? I think it's a rifle. Renowned for bolt action, favored its reliability. It has to be a, yeah, that has to be a rifle. So, some of these, now that I'm getting, they're starting to supersede. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So that has basically broken my Schofield's capabilities, because this outpaces the Schofield. So, look at that. 1508, 85 armor pen, 125 attack speed, attack range is 5, and durability is 300. And we look at that, that is down close to 100. Armor pen is down 25. Attack speed is the only thing that it's got, and attack range is what? Oh, sorry. Attack speed, attack range, and durability is all that it's going for it right now, which basically, you know, matches it on 1-for-1. But the armor pen and the damage is where the auto pistol takes over. And if I get one more on that, I'll have it maxed, but I'll probably be in the 1600s, which is probably what I would like to see and like to sort of utilize as a weapon going forward. That'd be sweet. That would be really nice. But so far, I'm just getting very basic stuff, which I'm not too keen on. But that Jorgensen weapon, nice. I'm happy with that. Absolutely happy with that. What else we got here? Not getting anything good, but I'd love to get one of those new backpacks. I think it's the Klondike backpack, and there's a Pets backpack that I'm keen on getting as well. Only because with the Pets backpack, you increase the pet's health as well. So it's something that I'll be interested in. So we're up to the burial tubes. So I've got the Spirit, which is max health, and I've got that, which is my max health, which gives me a plus 1000 health. But in certain situations where if pets are going to be more dominant, especially with the new rework with the update 8.0, I feel like that's going to be a very good I guess ally to equip the additional buff and things like that as well. So yeah, I'm hoping excuse me, that's something that we could look at potentially, but again, it's the luck of the draw. if I can pull it within these 3 tube stacks, then I'll be wrapped. But we'll see how we go with that. Because right now we're just getting standard tier 6 stuff, which is cool. There you go. The elite infeld is 1671 now, and we are close to getting to its maximum blueprint level. What else we got here? More tier 6 common stuff. Give me a greenie. Okay. Alright, now let's see what we get with the uncommons. So that's maxed already now. There we go. So rugged harpoon, 1600. That's not too bad. I've actually never used that before either. So I'd be keen to see how the harpoon operates and how that sort of works. Is that something better than the police saber? Let me know in the comments. I know there's going to be a bit of damage difference, but in terms of attacking speed and things like that, what's better? Let me know. It deals 250 damage over 3 seconds, so that sounds like a pretty hefty fella. So I don't know. Klondike pants, nice upgrade. Very good, happy with that. What else we got here? Klondike hat. Ooh, yes, that's a new one. I don't know how far away I'm actually in finishing that either. Look at that. It's nearly 2,000. And yeah, the Crag Jorgensen. Look at that. That's over 2,100 now. Blueprint 2. That's a cracker of a weapon. That is a cracker of a weapon. Klondike pants. And the frontier pants. I've got a small buff. Nice. Okie dokie. Here we go. Schofield. Deputy's backpack. I don't care for that backpack. Give me the backpack that I want. I'll take that. No. Come on. No. Yes. That's it. Is that it? That's the pet one. Okay, cool. So I can effectively make this, and this gives me the additional compartments. So that's basically what I wanted. Awesome. So that gives me 6 run speed percentage, pet health plus 300, plus 6% with pet damage as well. The pocket and the additional 5 compartments. That is amazing. I think there's a Klondike. Klondike? Can I actually pronounce that? I don't know. But you guys know what I'm trying to say. There is another backpack available as well. And if I pull that, my God, that'd be great. Alligator. Ooh, there we go. Alligator hunter pack. Jacket. So I've got a blueprint 2 on that as well. That's a nice little increase. Okay. Cool. 2 more to go. Last one. And that's it. Oh man, the revolving carbine. That's a little bit of a... Ooh, hello. Don't wait, try it on. Well, mine's much better than that. So I'm definitely not going to do that myself. But we are going to go for the unseen animal here. We've got a rifle. I'm going to use my rifle that I've got with me at the moment. Yes, I could potentially create another one, but why do I do that and wait for that while I've already got one here with me? So we may as well do that. We may as well get things happening as well for ourselves. I'm going to eat this as well. I've also upgraded my saddle as well. Now I've actually got effectively 6 available slots, which is a great for me, which gives me a little bit more in the storage capacity, but also getting that backpack. Wow. Okay, I'm happy with that. All right, I'm wrapped. That's going to give me a little bit more, and I'll be keen to see on how it all works, because I think you can only put tools and weapons in those 5 additional slots, and that's going to help me out immensely, especially when you're doing grinding, and if you're in, you know, somewhere like the Digger's Den, when there's so much loot for you to grab, and you have to go back and forth. That could potentially help you out quite immensely. So, excuse me, I'm keen to get that crafted, but I'm also keen to see if there's going to be any further variations with backpacks later on. And what I mean by that mainly is if we can actually, you know, get the facilitation for our pets to have backpacks, you know, or some sort of cargo option. That'd be great as well. And again, that'll also continue the incentivization for our, you know, our use of pets. You know, the what do you call it? The horses were one thing, but the pets are going to be something else. And given that the pets are a little bit more mobile in that respect as well, I think, you know, that's something that we could, you know, take advantage of. I mean, why not, right? Now, I'm going to try and speed through this as well, because I'd rather try and get this done as soon as possible, just looking at the time of, you know, on this video at the moment. So we're at the 20-minute mark at the minute, so I'd rather try and get this executed as soon as possible. And you know what? Props if I get the one-shot attack as well on this animal that we're going to have to try and take out, because that'd be great. That would be fan-bloody-tastic. Alright, let's see, where is this question mark? I think I've got to do 1 or 2 more before the animal is revealed. And it's always a back and forth motion with this. What we got here? Alright, fella. Let's just deal with you real quick. Thank you very much. Did you drop anything favourable? You kind of did. I mean, you know what? Let's just take that and just move on. We'll take that along our way as well. And just got to move about. And I swear the swamp situation, not the best. I should have referred to my alligator outfit that I've got. That would have been a helpful thing. It's okay. Oh, Jesus. Get out of here, you guys. Mr. Shooter, don't take kindly to you. Oh, nearly. Now, we're going to go back this way. Now, I think this is where we're going to see our marker. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he saw me. There we go. That's what I wanted. Bam. Look at that. Cool. He saw me. That's great. I didn't have to run away from that one, but I'm wrapped that we got this one done in a quick little fashion. Look, I'm not going to bother sticking around here trying to harvest resources. I'm not wanting to bore you guys with that, but we're just going to race back over to Mr. Bumpo and get our just rewards for that. And while we do that, that should have already opened up stage 13. So I'm going to spend about 150 coins, make some Devil's Club, kill some bandits with firearms. That's not too bad. And gather some stout hide. So I'm going to have to head up to the Boreal Wilds for the bottom 2 in particular, which the bandits with firearms, 110 or higher, not an issue. And the stout hides, it's going to have to kill a whole bunch of caribous to get that happening. But with the silver coins, now I'm being strategic with this, right? I'm going to spend 150. This is probably where the time I'm going to actually spend the skip function. I've already done it once. The first one, what did I do the first one for? The first one was for the, I'll tell you in a moment, the install a pet module in the pet house or stable. Yeah, I could have potentially held, god damn, A2, learn how to talk. Could have held out and picked up some of these in the rewards, but I would have also had to have done some purchasing via gold over in the naturals camp. So rather than doing that, I'd rather spend the silver and skip that. So I'm gonna do the same with this. So 150 versus 500, basically I'm out 350 coin, right? So let's just go ahead and do that. And I can pretty much finish off and sign off on the entire period. And I just gotta focus on the daily, which is, you know, something that we can do and it shouldn't be too much of an issue. So I've spent about 750 coins in the entire period section, and I think I've only spent about 100 coins all up in the daily section, just to sort of give you guys a bit of an idea, right? Because why is it doing all that? Anyway, it's doing all that. That's fine. I'm fine with that. It did that to me in the previous video too. Don't know why, but anyway, yeah. So I'm happy with this outcome. Actually, happy with everything that I've done so far. Let's pick up those, get some coin back. Unseen animal done. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. I'm definitely on the way to sort all of this out and complete yet another battle pass, which is going to be bloody amazing, because I can't wait to finish it off all of this. And yeah, more particularly, I just want to get some of this end stage loot as well and pick up another chest for myself as well. Why the hell not? But yeah, so I've this pet mastery ring as well. So equip that with the new backpack that I've got. It's going to increase my pet health, pet damage by a little bit. The backpack is going to increase the pet, I think it's the pet damage, if I'm not mistaken. Which one is it? It's the Denali. Let's go back to this. And I think we go into the tools. Yeah. So this gives me, so pet health. So I go up to 1500 pet health. If I were to get more blueprints of the spirit pouch, then run speed, pet damage will also automatically contribute to this as well. Actually, this is a successor to my chieftain backpack. I like my chieftain backpack. I don't know how I feel about that. I've just realized. So you don't actually get... Oh, well, that's a cheeky trade-off. So I have to use my chieftain backpack in order to get to this. I wish player health was included on this. Even if it just, you know, if it just stuck at 500. Do you know what I mean? Interesting. So I might have to actually make a secondary backpack for the chieftain backpack in order for me to, you know, have my cake and eat it too, basically. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, guys. I was so gung-ho and, you know, making that a priority, but I think I'm going to have to create another chieftain, have 2 of them, and then just have one and the other as well. So, interesting. Okay, just as well I looked at that, and you guys are aware of that now too. If you guys haven't seen that blueprint, this is what it takes. And I've got pretty much all of that to make that happen anyway, as it is. I mean, obviously, nearly there, got that, and obviously got that as well. But I'm gonna have to sort this bad boy out. Anyway, that's for me to sort out, and for you guys to find out later on down the line. But I just want to make sure that you guys have enjoyed this one. Make sure you drop a comments in the comment section down below. Wow, I'm even butchering my outro. Make sure you leave a like, share if you can. And if you guys are new to the channel or not and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. I appreciate your support, guys. We actually are nearly up to 5,000 followers as well on my channel. So would love to hit 5K very soon. But thank you for all of your support over the years. So thank you so much, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one.